toga. Man seems to mingle himself in the world of forms and emptiness. The poetical pitch is pretty and flared, seeming to ooze out from the light of heartfelt thought. The poet's pen serves as a quiet mood, while countless stories from time immemorial are echoing back like in dreams. In the aesthetic concepts of the Oriental people and in the traditional mental cognition of the Vietnamese people, nature and man have a harmonized and deep relation. Describing nature in its relation with man, under the light of Zen and the spiritual culture, Quang Thuan has inaugurated a new horizon, an original way of conceiving and thinking quite different with the conventional formula of the medieval Zen poems. In the sacred atmosphere and upon coming back to the pure land, the poet welcomes nature by the very Zen concept of his sincere heart. 100 years of love and marriage is still reminiscent on the ancient pathways upholstered with leaves and flowers, or mountain and forest are charming and idyllic landscapes. We are finally in the Buddha's land after 9 layers of clouds were escalated. 9 springs from a unique source have been crossed like in a fairy dream. Through the forest, the Huayan pagoda dimly appeared. The rocky slopes land slightly to the east. To the west, a deep abyss below the pagoda. A confusion of rocks like a maze to befuddle enemies, soaring clouds, mountain wind, the infinite avoid. At the tower's base, a few sparse clumps of bamboo widely totter in the wind like drunken men. A new Buddhist school sprouted and flourished here, in this land of lush lawns and deep green woods. Although they do not appear actually and directly, we always recognize a refined pair of eyes and a sensitive soul that constantly turn toward nature and are penetrated with national pride, admiration for predecessors, feelings about so many events and human fates in history, leaving their vestige at the sacred land of Yên Tử. When reading Quang Thuan's poems, his verses seem to awaken the enlightenment, the perception, and the truth of Buddhism. We can say that his poems represent a sublimation of the mind, pure and natural, free of all human bondage, to come back to nature and endless and eternal enlightenment. The success of both collections of poems lies in the Buddhist theory, in which its core is a profound humane thought towards good. There was a time in our national cultural history where Buddhism had become our national religion and one of the fundamental elements of the spiritual culture of our nation. The immense constant of mankind's culture is a very humane thought which Buddhism constitutes, and the fundamental element leads human to the true, the good, and the beautiful. It is not exaggerating to say that the poetic clouds of Yên Tử by the poet Quang Thuan has and will help us to purify the soul, get rid of the sorrow of life, live a loving, quiet, beautiful, generous life. From his sense about the celebrities and the sense of Yên Tử, Hoàng Quang Thuan creates the work of the soul to help our soul bloom towards a better life.
Trăng treo trên cành tùng, trăng lơ lửng trên cành tùng, rắc vàng lên cánh hoa nhung. Sương đêm mùi hoa đại, sương đêm sức nức mùi hoa đại. Mỗi bước trăng trôi giữa núi rừng. Sớm cưới mây chơi cùng nón biếc, đêm về bến nghỉ lót trăng nằm yên tử ơi. Ánh trăng vàng chờ đây nỗi nhớ mênh mông. Ánh trăng rơi lung linh huyền ảo, cánh hằng trong đêm tận cõi trời. Tiếng sáo thiền ca vui bất tận, ngập tràn yên tử trắng trong trăng.